What's going on YouTube? In this video, I'm going to show you how I change out all my filters by using this home maintenance kit, a yearly home maintenance kit from John Deere. It's a good thing to try to do this at least once a year if you want to keep your lawnmower running good. Some of these things you could maybe even go more than once a year, but I think every year I'm just going to start buying this kit. It's real nice. It comes with everything. But some of the things you're going to need to do this are a drain pan, a socket wrench with a 5/8 inch socket. This is a spark plug socket. It has rubber inside. You can maybe try to use a regular deep 5/8 inch socket. Just gonna have to be real careful you don't break your spark plug. And I'm going to use a torque wrench also. You don't probably have to have that, but in the manual it tells you the specifications on how tight to torque all this stuff, like the spark plug or even your blades. I'm not doing the blades in this video. I do have a video on taking my blades off also. I think I have like 8 or 9 other videos on this same lawnmower if you want to watch any of them. But it'll tell you all the torque specifications, and it also tells you another really important thing, just in case you do not have a D110. That's what I'm doing, a D110. Some of them are probably about the same oil, but it tells you in here you got to put 1.5 quarts of oil in this lawnmower. It's right here under capacities. It says crankcase with oil filter, 1.5 quarts. And it comes with 2 quarts, so you definitely don't want to put 2 quarts in there. But you're going to need a oil filter wrench, a little funnel, and a pair of pliers to get the fuel filter off, and some rags or paper towels. And I'm going to use some duct tape and a marker. I'll show you what I'm going to use it for here toward the end. I'll show you everything that comes in this kit. You're going to get a air filter, brand new one, which I know I need that. A new fuel filter. This fancy piece of cardboard that you're going to use. 2 quarts of oil, like I said. It's 10W30. A new spark plug. And a new oil filter. And then you actually do get a little, maybe I'll use this instead of this duct tape. I didn't realize this came in the kit. I can put this on my oil filter, comes in the kit. So I can mark in there what the date when I changed it and how many hours. And you also may want a spark plug gap tool. You can check the gap in the spark plug. It says in the manual also what that's supposed to be. 0.030. You want to check that gap right there. So you just slide it in there like this. And it should slide over to the 0.030 there. All right, first thing I'm going to start doing, because I can let this drain while I do a lot of the other stuff. Well, first thing we're going to want to unplug our spark plug. Right over here is your spark plug. It's on the side where we'll call that your gas pedal, and your pedal to go in reverse is. That's where we're going to drain the oil also. That way, once we unplug that, we don't got to worry about nothing starting up here. But you're going to want to turn your wheel all the way to the left so you can get your pan under here. There's a little plug here. I think some of the newer ones, they have a plug that you can just twist off. But mine, not sure how old this thing is now, but you're going to want to take this plug and just push in a little bit. And then turn it to the right, and then it should pop out and you'll have oil coming out like that. All right, the oil's drained. Take your fill cap and loosen that up. That'll let that oil drain out quicker. All right, while that's draining, we're going to do a couple of the other services. All right, I forgot the most important thing. You might want some coffee if you're doing this in the morning. If I look a little tired, it's because we got a new little baby in the house and it was keeping me up all last night. At the end of the video, I'll show you my new little baby. All right, change your air filter. On my D110, you have your air filter right under here. You have to unlock this side and unlock this side. Right on the thing, it shows you how to unlock it. You just gotta turn it to the left, turn it to the left, and then this will pop up. Real simple. Here's your air filter. Just pick it up here from the left and it'll pop right out. That just slides right over like that. All right, while that's still draining, we can take the spark plug out, which is right here, like I said. If you don't have a torque wrench, when you take that out, you should notice that it's not in there that real tight. Be careful, because it might be a little bit warm around here. That's why I said do not heat your engine up too much. Your exhaust is right here. Mine's cooled down now because I've been talking to you guys too much. Definitely can't hurt to change my spark plug. And this is 15 foot-pounds of torque. And I got it on. That's about as low as this one goes. There we go. I'm going to leave that unplugged. The oil's done draining. Put your cap back on. See what I mean? How there's that little notch. I'm going to push it on and it's got to get twisted over into that spot. There's a little knob right there. Just go push it in. Turn it to the left. All right, now I'm going to change my oil filter. Turn your wheel, or pull out your pan and turn your wheel all the way to the right now and put your pan or whatever you have to drain your oil into under the oil filter. And like I said, if you save that little piece of cardboard, we're going to use this somehow. You're going to take this piece of cardboard and that's going to get slipped up under just like that, so we don't make a mess. It could be a little shorter. When you put this back on, you only need to hand tighten this really. My last oil change, I used a Wix filter. This filter is 57035. Just in case you don't have this kit and you want a Wix filter. I don't think it's any cheaper. If anything, it might have cost me more money. You can stick that down in your drain pan or just stick it up, put it back in your box. Preferably so it's like that so it ain't making a mess. Open up one of your new oil quarts, one of your quarts of oil. Take your finger, you're going to want to get a little bit of oil on it. Just a little bit. And put it around this seal. Make sure the seal from the old one ain't still on your engine. Then put your new oil filter back on. Let's get that on top just so it starts tightening up. Get it on there. Once you feel it getting snug, just try to maybe go about a quarter or half turn more. That's probably good. And I did that without getting any oil all over my mower. All right, while we're over here, we'll do the fuel filter. This, you might want some of your rags. Try to put them down in here because you might get a little fuel there. It'll dry right up though. All right, there's a little clamp at the top and the bottom. You're going to take your pliers and squeeze that clamp together. Slide that up, and there's one on the bottom. Squeeze that one together. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see, which makes it a little bit harder. So hopefully it'll be easier for you. There. See that? There, I got this clamp and that clamp slid down just by squeezing them together with my pliers. Then taking this off is maybe a little bit harder. Now before I forget to tell you, this is your fuel pump here. There's a little arrow on this new fuel filter. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. Yeah, right there. But you want that arrow to be facing toward the fuel pump. Don't put it upside down. There, I'm having a little trouble. Just take a flat tip screwdriver and stick it in there and just twist it. That'll help you get it started. There we go. There we go. If you don't want to smell like gas, you might want to put some gloves on. Also, I don't know how old your mower is, but you might want to just inspect your fuel lines here. Make sure they're not getting dry rotted and cracked. All right, I got my old one out. Make sure you, like I said, put that in right with that arrow facing toward the pump. It goes in a lot easier than it comes out. There. Take your clamps. Them back on. All All right, the last thing I got to do is put my 1.5 quart of oil back in this thing, and she should be good to go. And then I got to show you my little baby. Let's pull your dipstick out, wipe that off, lay that on top, put funnel in. Ooh, my funnel looks dirty. 1 quart. If you have a D110, it should be about 1.5 quart. I would still check the manual, but and we're going to put the 2nd quart, or 1/2 quart in. You can look at the side of your quart container, and we're going to take this down to the 16-ounce mark. That should be about halfway, if they fill these things correctly. All right, that's halfway. I can save this for the next one. I can just go buy a quart. When you check this, you got to put your cap all the way back on. And it should be in between these 2 holes. Now mine looks like it's a little bit higher than that, but it's probably because there's no oil in the oil filter yet. So I'm going to run it a little bit, then I can check it a little bit after that. All right, you got the oil changed, the air filter changed, the spark plug changed, the fuel filter changed. Don't forget to connect your spark plug back up. If you forget that, it's never going to start. All right, I hope that helped you out with your yearly filter maintenance kit. This is my new little baby I was talking about. Meet Piper. So maybe I'll try to put Piper in a few more of my videos so you can watch Piper grow up. It's a little pit bull. We have another little female pit bull, so now our other female pit bull will have a buddy. Well, if this video helped you out, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. That really helps YouTube promote all my videos. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button. I have I don't know, maybe 9 or 10 other videos on this same lawnmower. And I'm going to make another one on a bagger. The bagger for this thing is awesome to pick up leaves. I hate raking leaves. Thank you very much for watching the video. God bless and have a great day.